It is often said that silence is golden. It is also written in large letter, framed and posted on many walls in the Asian Chinese home. People use it to caution themselves. Too much talk will lead to loss. Less talk, more actions. Trouble comes out of the mouth. Practical work will build up the country. An empty talk will lead to a miscarriage of justice. In short, shut up when you can. In 2020, I had the pleasure of meeting two wise monks at the temple in Thailand. The monks' wise words really stuck with me. They were really helpful for my personal development afterwards and changed my perspective of life. So here's what they say. Silent is can't speak, don't want to speak, don't have to speak. Then I was curious about this passage from the monks. So I sat down next to them and asked them why silent would be equal to can't say, don't want to say, and don't have to say. The monks smiled and told me that they were silent because they had learned that there's more to life than words.
When I speak, I often say things without thinking and ended up hurting someone's feelings. But when I'm silent, I'm able to listen to the world around me and learn from the vision of nature.
They went on to say that
the first step in making a change is to take a moment to be silent. The little things that used to worry them don't even cross their mind anymore. The most important thing is that they can't tell if they will be able to get the right things or if they don't want to. It's hard to tell if people are happy or sad just by looking at them. It's the same with you. You don't know that before they were silent. There was a huge emotion of heaven going on inside them that no one knew about. It's not that they don't care, but they have run out of emotions and are left with nothing but silence. The wrong person to share the good news with, it becomes the show. The wrong person to talk about sadness, it becomes the pretense. You're caught up in the story of the arrow to the heart. But other people see that's a joke. Empathy is just a way for them to make things easier for themselves.
after listening to it, I decided to give the power of shut up a try. At first, I found it tough to stay silent. I often found myself wanting to say something in any situation, but I would stop myself and listen instead. Over time, I came to see the value of silence. I learned that silence is a powerful communication tool that helps us connect with ourselves and the world around us. I was often grateful that I didn't blurt out an answer right away and make a fool of myself. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even introduce myself yet. If you're new in my channel, my name is Okema, and on this channel, my sharing into your typical school of family advice. But if this is something you are interested in, click the link below to watch this video too. I would like to share a story about my siblings that related to this topic. One day, I was watching my favorite crime and investigation show. I overheard my siblings having a disagreement. I paused to listen and realized they were arguing about something that was very important to them. I wanted to help them, but I knew that if I spoke, it would only make things worse. So I kept my mouth shut and just listened. As I listened, I began to grasp the differing perspective of the disputants. I realized that everyone had a point and that there was no simple solution to the issue they were facing. I stayed silent for a while, and eventually, my siblings who were arguing started to calm down. They saw each other's point of views and found a solution to the issue. I was happy to see them to resolve their differences, and I was even happier to learn the value of silence. Another story I often share with parents is about a pair of little sisters. On a filming set, a 12-year-old young lady came up to me and asked me why my sister was always being asked to do commercials, but no one wanted to ask me out. Am I really that ugly? This question threw me for a loop. My instinctive reaction flashed in my mind two answers. First, to pull out the conversation to comfort her, or second, to choose to remain silent. In the end, I answered this way. I said, yes, everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. Some people are especially talented when they grow up, maybe an actor. And some people grow up especially gifted, like you, grow up maybe a film director. Then she asked me, what's the film's director do? I said to her, the film director is in charge of the actor's management. She was really happy, and the whole day after that, I saw her smiling and heard her laughing. I think that's how life works in a way. It's not that we don't want to be honest. After all, the truth is like a bullet in the head, but it's usually followed by an adventure that's like a rumbling cannon in return. So, sometimes it's better to keep quiet. Actually, the opposite is true. It can be less preferred but acceptable response. So, it's not that complicated. Silence is just a line of defense we leave to each other. But remember, once the silence is broken, we have to start a new conversation to keep the relationship going. I've always found the advice I've picked up from the wise monk really useful. As I keep up my practice of silence, here are a few key points from monks about the value of silence. Number 1, silence helps you concentrate and think more clearly. Number 2, silence can help you reduce stress and relax. Number 3, silence can help you to connect with your heart and find inner peace. Number 4, silence can help you listen to others and understand their point of views. Number 5, silence can help you build relationship and establish deeper connections with others. Number 6, silence can help you be more creative and come up with new ideas. Number 7, if you are looking for ways to improve your life, silence can help you improve your mind and appreciate the present moment. I suggest you give it a try and stay silent more often. It may be tough at first, but it will be worth it in the long run. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the whole world to me. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay fabulous.